Hello and welcome to Distributed Systems and Blockchain in the News. My name is Thomas Bocek, and this week in the news we have the following topics. So the first topic is security vulnerability. So if you are deploying or having something running in production, there is a need to upgrade, and it's an OpenSSL vulnerability. It will for sure affect our services as well. So we will need to update to the latest OpenSSL library. If you use Alpine, for example, most likely libSSL is in the version 1.1.1. Whatever letter. There you are not affected, but still you're encouraged to update. So this week will be a bit hectic due to many updates that need to follow due to this critical security vulnerability. The details, they are not published yet, so an exploit or an explanation what exactly is wrong is not published, so that the internet has time to update its library and its applications. And I expect in a couple of weeks or month a detailed analysis of what's happening, of what's not going well in OpenSSL. And I saw also other projects, for example, the Golang, they will also have security update these days. They're not using OpenSSL from what I understand, so it might be also something related to the protocol, but those are just speculations. We will see it after the information is released. So this bug reminds me a bit of the log4j issue, which was also very critical with log4shell, and this seems also quite critical. The next article is about Web3 development, and it's quite interesting because it's from Google. Google, they introduce a blockchain node engine, so they have or they offer fully managed nodes for Web3 development, meaning that you can host your blockchain node on their infrastructure. And they want to start with Ethereum, so the first service they will be Ethereum. Here Ethereum will be the first blockchain. They expect to have more chains. I guess Bitcoin will be next, and other chains that can run on this infrastructure. They also, of course, help with their infrastructure, so they have huge facilities, can protect from distributed denial service attacks, and have other benefits. However, there's also a negative aspect. It's about decentralization. So if everything's moving to the cloud these days, then it's about centralization. Again, I mean, the services can be distributed, but still it's owned by Google. And the whole blockchain or a lot of the blockchain movement is about decentralization to make it run on many different types of nodes. And what we see now is a bit more centralization. There are big services like Infura, for example, and now Google as well. So this goes a bit against decentralization. Nonetheless, also the first sentence of this blog article, which comes from Google, I think it's very interesting. Blockchain is changing the way the world stores and moves its information. This is a quite interesting statement, and I believe this is true. It will change the world. It will not change the world tomorrow, but eventually it will happen slowly. The next article is about the Mongo market. This is a follow-up. It's here on Cointelegraph. They're reporting that Compound, it's similar to what Mongo Markets is. So Compound, they post now 4 tokens, those tokens here, also the basic attention token. And the problem is, or they say that they're not that affected as with Mongo Markets because they have more liquidity, but in order for counter mitigating these price oracle manipulation attacks, they will now pause these tokens since they do not seem to have enough liquidity to be resistant against these market manipulations. And the last article, that's also quite interesting. Why is Bitcoin price up today? I don't usually talk about prices, why they're up, why they're down, but this has also or connects to the previous in the news section, since the price now, as we can see here, is closely correlated to long and short positions when they're liquidated. So we can go actually on this site here. It's CoinGlass liquidation data, and here you see when a position gets liquidated, and we can see so if there is a long long position liquidated, then the price goes down, and if short positions are liquidated like here, then we see here the yellow that the Bitcoin price goes up. And this is due to the nature of long and short positions. So here is an explanation. It's from the following site. Here I have the source, and when a trader is going for a long position, he buys at some point in time, and then he expects the price to go up. And if he expects the price to go up, then he sells the asset and gets the profit of what he bought here. So here you actually sell the token. If you're going short, then you think the price is going down. So here you buy short position, and at the end of this term, you need then to buy the token. Buying the tokens means the price will increase. Selling the token means the price will decrease. And this is what we can observe here. So for the long position, if it's liquidated, there is a sell going on, and the price will drop. And if the short position is liquidated, the price will go up as the tokens need to be bought.